after they are milked, we encourage the cows to stand here for 10 minutes because we want the teeth to close after the antibiotic is put, the iodine. We allow them to stand, we allow them to take water so that we lessen infection, especially mastitis and all these other infections that go through the teeth.
Well, these ones under lactation now are about, they are doing second and third lactation. So that could be perhaps about 4 years old. Yeah, 4 years old, because we start having them when they are 15 to 18 months old. From calving down, they grow at, they're supposed to grow at 1 kg per day. We've not achieved 1 kg, but we're at 800 grams per day, which is pretty good compared to, the Europe world, like Netherlands. They're getting theirs at least 1 kg per day. And that's why you're able to serve an animal, even when they are like 1 year old, they come on it. It's all about the body, the gain in terms of weight. The high lactating animals, they are high yielders. So you have to empty the udder all the time. When you go to developed world like Europe, for example, Netherlands, they have robotic milking machines. Because, with robotic milking, they can even milk like 10 times in a day. Because as soon as they feel the udder is filled up, it gets emptied. It gets emptied all the time. So even the same thing that we're doing here, we're not milking all of them 4 times a day because of, the cost effect. But we're able to do it like the high yielding ones, which does 50, 60 liters a day. We've got to empty like 4 times a day. Yeah. I know many farmers in the country have really suffered about some diseases like mastitis. And as my wife was explaining here, we've got, you have to really take care of the mastitis disease. By after milking, you let them hold them for a few minutes. That will help to close the teat. And when the teat is closed, of course you avoid the mastitis. Yeah.
This is the calf pen. We are the calf pen right now. We keep our 0 to 3 months old calves. As you can see, they are all 0 to 10. We like to grow them in batches of 10, 0 to 3, and that is how they will move all the way up there. So here we give them dry grass. We give them 6 liters of milk daily, and we give them a bit of a licking salt, this one, as you can see. So we make sure the environment is warm. They are sleeping on these beddings, so they don't sleep on the floor because we are avoiding pneumonia. We also heat the place. As you can see, we have heating bulbs so that it is warm throughout. Yeah, so that is basically what it is here. They do grass and milk and clean water.
This is a very crucial stage. When you look at these ones, they are less than 1 month in terms of age, because the first lot is about 1 week. Then these are like 2 weeks. Then this is about 4 weeks now. They're just turning 4 weeks. They're supposed to be gaining 1 kilo per day in terms of growth rate. Yeah, but we've not achieved that. We're doing about 800 grams, 700 to 800 grams in a day. But we are getting there soon. Yeah. So at this stage, this one, by the time they are 12 months old, even they come on heat at 12 months. But of course, we try and keep them between 15 and 18 months. Yeah. The most crucial thing is about water. Water is very crucial when you're a dairy farmer. And the water is, it should be on an open space like this, because it has to be hit by the sun. Yeah. Or if you're able to warm it, the better. So it's good when the cow gets it when it is warm. It should be warm water. Yeah, very crucial. That's why you see it's on an open place. Yeah. And it should be neat all through. Because you see animals also, they are very sensitive. When they cannot take what, when they are drinking, they're able to get the smell of another cow. So all the time, this has to be clean on a daily basis, and fresh water has to come. These are about 4 to 6 months old when they move from that end. At this stage now, we are not giving them milk again because, they have developed. The rumen is growing. They're doing well in terms of rumination. So the only thing that we introduce them here is now silage. As you can see, we have corn silage there, and they're also doing grass silage mostly. Yeah, and mostly here for them to grow, to make them look, to gain a very good growth is about the concentrates. So here we give them about 1 kg to 2 kgs per day by each calf. In dairy farming, cow comfort is very critical, very crucial. So as you can see here, they have like beddings. And the beddings that we use is of course the leftovers that they leave from the feed itself, so that it gives them the warmth, and it should be a bit raised. When you look at it, it's a bit raised. You remember the bed that we had a long time ago? So even the animal needs that kind of comfort. So as you can see here, yeah.
Morning, girls. How are you? Leopard. Morning. Hi. Kulala vizuri. Ukaamka? They look nice. Wako sawa, wamelala vizuri, wanakula silent. So after where we've come from, wakitoka huko 4 months, they grow the way you've seen, all the way to this barn. So wakiwa hapa wako almost 12-13 months. Here now they are ready for, these are what we call bulling heifers. We give them, tunawapele chumvi ya joto. They are ready to wapandishwe sasa wakiwa hapa. And this is the stage where we sell. Here in Lacata farm we sell. After they are in calf, we are able to sell them. So as you can see, all these are ready for kupandishwa. Tunaitanga kupandisha kawaida. So hii wako sawa, wako 13 months, 12 months, and they are ready now to give us milk. And we thank God for them because we've grown them all the way from 0 to this stage. Now these are pedigree. We sell them from 250,000-300,000. Yeah, and we have history. We have records of everything. Their mothers, where they came from, and the kilos of the mothers as at now. Yeah, we are happy. We've sold even to Tanzania, some of them. Yeah.
We started this farm in the year 2016, around June of 2016. So, and we have grown from that time until where we are now. We had about 5 animals at the beginning, 5 to 6 animals at the beginning, but we've managed to grow. We have a total herd of about 156 animals, but those ones under lactation is 48 animals currently. So we're doing an average of about 31 liters per animal on daily basis. So we've managed to grow. As you can see, these are the lactating ones. Some are doing, like these ones could be even on the 2nd lactation, and some are doing like the 5th lactation, but we have subcategorized them because of, depending on how they produce per day. So these are the high yielders. They do more than 55 liters a day. Even this other side, those are the high yielding animals. So, and then we have categories of those ones who are almost drying up and doing about 25 to 30 liters. Yeah. So by and large, I would say we had an average of 31 per day per animal, but we're milking under lactation is 48 animals. We have enhanced with the technology. We've moved all the way to the CCTVs. Even like last month I was in the US, I was able to see how the farm is performing live. Yeah, so I'm able to access with the CCTV network that we have here. I'm able to access the activities happening in the farm, and even I can call like my farm manager and tell him, of course, there's that animal who is not taking water, or water is filled up in the water trough. Can you have somebody to look on them? Or some animals don't have enough feed. So I mean, that's the advantage we have, the new technology that we have in this, that is coming along our way. We've invested with the milking machine from the company called Dairies. I think they're based in South Africa. When you look at their product, of course, it's a very good equipment. We've been using it for like now, from the time we started in 2017 milking up to date. Yeah, it's a very good company. I would vouch for the farmers in this country who can afford to really invest with Dairies.
My name is Emmanuel, farm manager Lacata. So vile tuna dispose mbolea we mainly use kwa crop field. So tunaweka kwa tractor, we dump somewhere. Season ya mahindi kisha tunaidump kwa shamba. That's mainly for kufertilize soil. So vile unaona jamaa wana dump, so tunatumia tractor, tuna dump somewhere. Crop ikitoka kwa shamba tunaweka kwa shamba, we spread kwa shamba so that next season soil iko fertile. Sababu ya vile unaona maize around here is mainly manure. Hatuongezi kitu yote, no drop raising. Yes. CN any mbolea yote tunatumia hii. So after tumedump mahali ina decay hapo na decompose. So like 6 months or less. So tunaanza kwenda kwa shamba sasa, ndani kwa shamba. Kama unaona the yellow maize. Okay. Kama unaona the yellow maize. The yellow maize is pure manure. So in Lacata we do our feed formulation. So these are ingredients. Can you print to the print? Okay. This is canola from our ventures. This is wheat brand. The other one is maize brand. We have our minerals here. Toxin binder, DCP, dairy premix. We have yeast and we have essential life force. Yeah. At the end we have pollard and maize jam. So this is the machine we do our mixing. Our cows eat about 500. We feed about 500 kgs a day of dairy meal. One cow can consume up to 8 kgs per day. We stock according to the standard. Quality. In our quality, we consider aflatoxin levels, fats, and the others. So we do restocking every month. So we are about to do this.
My name is Caroline, and this is my husband Laban Tanu. Yeah, together we call ourselves Lacata Farm. We are happy to call ourselves Lacata. Lacata comes from actually our names. LA is for Laban, CA is for Caro, and TA is for Tanui. So we are the Tanui's family, and this is Lacata Farm. So Lacata Farm actually was started in 2016 when we actually purposed to do dairy as a business, because after an encouragement from our parents, we saw that we can actually earn from dairy. Dairy can be a source of living. So from 2016, 2017, 2018, we decided to import cows from South Africa, purposely to improve the genetics and also to improve the yield. Like we wanted to have more liters of milk per cow, which we actually got a loan from Family Bank, and we imported the cows. And they came here wakiwa in calf. So when they landed, they were able to give us 6 more heifers, and we were so happy. And to date, we have seen that actually we can encourage people.
Dairy farming is an enterprise that pays very well, especially when you take it as a business enterprise. It pays because you can imagine if you work hard, every year you're supposed to get at least 1 calving, and you might be lucky to get an heifer, because all of us are looking at the heifers for reproduction and of course the expansion of the farm. As my wife has mentioned, we started in 2016 with a passion of, when we saw that there was an income coming in from the 2 gallons of the cans that we were getting, it encouraged us that it means we can actually make a business from this. And we have grown from 2 gallons to almost 25 gallons, almost getting to 30 gallons per day, and we thank God for that. It's a very interesting enterprise, especially I know many people get discouraged with dairy when they don't do the economics part of it. But when you manage to get the economic part of it in terms of cost cutting and production itself, when you work on the math, especially when you're producing an average of 300 liters per day, I can tell you that it's an encouraging business to do because you keep growing. We've seen ourselves grow. It has encouraged us. We've managed to expand in terms of buying more land, in terms of putting up structures, in terms of diversifying to other streams of income. And dairy is really amazing.
So we've had challenges in the farm. First, getting the correct genetics in terms of semen. And when you're told it's sexed, sometimes you come to the farm, you actually do a sexed semen, but at the end of the day, the cow gives you a bull. We really need help there. We need help with quality feed. We go all the way to Uganda to get feed, but you find that after you store the feed, it is either molds or it gives you very high aflatoxin levels, which now those are the challenges we experience. Of course, KPLC goes without saying. Sometimes we really, because we milk using the electricity, so sometimes electricity is a problem. So we want to go solar. So we need a good solar system to help us with milking. We also have challenges with structures. We need quality building materials in terms of steel, but now steel is very expensive. We still use wood, mbao, and that is not long lasting. So with all these challenges though, we are trying, and here we are.
A bigger picture and the vision. We have a bigger vision as Lacata Farm, of course, to do value addition. With the growth rate that we have at the moment, which is quite encouraging. We started, of course, as my wife has mentioned, 9 animals, and then we pushed to 20. Currently, we are doing 156 animals in the farm. That is, of course, 60% of that is the young stock. 48 of them are under lactation currently. We're doing an average of 31 liters per day per cow. And it's an encouraging business to do. Our vision is, of course, when we grow up, with the growth in the farm, we would like to be doing value addition, that we'll be able to make cheese in the farm, yogurt that is branded Lacata. And that's our dream, that even we're able to distribute across the country and even across the whole nation. Yeah, because we are not limiting ourselves only to Kenyan market, because we know this product is very marketable and it has very good returns when well managed. Yep.
As a farm, we are very happy that we've been able to create employment. We have 20 people who live with us here, like our children. They wake up here, they sleep here. And we also have the scholars who come and go. So in general, we have around 50 people all the time working under us, and we are happy that them and their families are doing well because of Lacata. This is August. This is the season to make silage. You find that in Eldoret, Uasin Gishu County, we have, I think, one machine. I can say one machine that makes silage, and this is a private person who goes all the way to Kitale, then comes to Uasin Gishu. So we are kindly requesting if the county can help us get one machine, a silage making machine per ward, or even we start with something so that we don't have to be waiting on the line and we lose the quality of maize. We have ours, then we have our register, then we know this thing will start from which farmer to which farmer. Then we can be able to sleep in peace and plan accordingly. That can really go a long way. Yeah, a cooler also. We need a cooler around here. Right now we are selling to a private person, which is not bad, but we would like and we would love that the milk goes to Uasin Gishu County. Because now as we go to the city status, we need to stand on our own. And we would like to see that we produce milk that is enough for the country from here. Just as the way we are well known that we are the bread basket of the country. So we need to live up to it. And we are willing to support as a farm, but now we need the support of the county too.
We have extension officers. As the bread basket of this nation, this county can actually do more than 200,000 liters of milk per day. And it's just about empowering farmers by making sure that they have the correct genetics, empowering them also in terms of getting the right feed. And of course, the farmers are willing, so the extension officers should be able to teach farmers on which are the best farming practices that can be done that can assist on dairy farming. Because once we get that, as a county, I am sure that we can produce more than 200,000 litres a day. So look at 200,000 litres a day. If we have that production capacity, the county will be able to have a processing plant, which of course will create jobs for our people in the county. And imagine selling milk that is branded Uasin Gishu. How nice. When we are known as a county of farmers, we shall be proud as farmers here in this county. So we have a lot that we need to explore as Uasin Gishu County. And I wish to encourage the leadership that yes, we have what it takes to get to what we want.
We are Lacata Dairy Farm, and we are dairy champions. Welcome to the City of Champions.